KDS, 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 KDS.
Hey, what's up, guys? KDS here, and today we got King.
What's up? What's up?
Lazy,
Millie Rock guy.
and we got Droopy behind the mic.
Alright, so Droopy, we're gonna look to you to be the moderator today. What we talking about?
Well, first topic is Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
yo. I'm the god right now.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
I'm coming for you, drama. Nah, but Dragon Ball Fighter is definitely one of the top tier fighting games out right now. And yeah. And you know, I'm busting cheeks amongst KDS ranks right now.
Give me 1 second. You know, can't forget about Injustice.
Yeah,
You gotta give those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles some props, bro.
Yeah,
We're talking about apples and apples, and you just put an orange into the plate.
Can't fuck with my turtles, all right.
Nah, but definitely I want to do shout out Injustice. The Ninja Turtles came out not too long ago, and they are a great addition to the game. And yeah, cause you suck, goddamn.
Fuck yeah, I suck. Fuck that game. I'd rather play DBZ and whip some ass.
You haven't whooped ass yet.
I'm coming for you, homie.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, Sour's getting better. I'm gonna whoop all that ass one day.
Sal was lying.
Definitely lying.
Hey.
Only thing whipped is his ass.
R.I.P. homie.
What do you think about the DLC that's coming with Brawly and Bardock? Especially you, Lazy. Since you're a big
Brawly, I can't wait to try him. Bardock, I'm not a big fan of him, but Brawly, yeah, I want to see.
Bardock was actually a savage.
Yeah, isn't that Goku's pops?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember seeing him back in the Dragon Ball days when the origin story. Like he was a beast.
So the only thing I gotta say is, we already have enough Super Saiyans in here right now. Why are they adding 2 extra instead of adding a little bit of something?
Brawly's like one of the main top people out of all Dragon Ball Z games, you know?
Yeah, like before Super Saiyan Blue, there was Brawly.
Yeah, exactly.
Brawly like one of their toughest competitors.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I don't know.
Well, moving on. What about the Anthem beta? Have you heard anything about that?
yeah, they confirmed it. There hasn't been a release date as of yet, but they actually did confirm it on Reddit. The developers are really active on Reddit, and fans who ask questions get their answers. And that was one of the questions: are we getting the beta? And they said yes.
So I think Anthem is honestly gonna be that next game that's really gonna be popping.
Recap me on Anthem, please. Like, I actually forgot about the whole game.
Yeah, Anthem is another loot-based game. Something like Destiny. But it's dealing with exosuits. You're in like one of the last remaining cities.
It's like an MMO RPG. You're like out in the world, like it's a big ass open world, and it's just like you're a tiny ass little exosuit against like everything.
I gotta look at that video again.
What it's looking like? It's looking like Destiny meets Monster Hunter
/ Avatar.
Yeah. I respect that.
Cause I mean, when you watch that trailer and you see some of those monsters walk by, you're like, yo, that looks like some shit from Avatar. At least me, anyways.
I don't know. I just hope the loot is there's a consistency to it, and I hope it's desirable. I don't want them to fall in the same trap as fucking Destiny, and we get just a bunch of cosmetics and like 5 exotics. That shit is whack.
Yeah.
Fuck Destiny. Fuck Destiny.
Twice?
Wait.
Fuck it. We're gonna keep that.
Bloopers.
Wait, I was like,
Ant-Man. Look, Ant-Man, what's next, man? What happened this week?
Well, the Chimera demo came out on Saturday. What do you think about the whole Chimera demo and the Outbreak demo?
I'm not gonna lie. It kind of look a little frightening. Those zombies look retarded. Yeah. Like, dude, I don't know. Is it only like a 3-man group?
It's a 3-man group, and You only have a choice between, I think, 13 characters. Or a little bit less than that. A little bit less than that. Sorry, my bad. I gave it the wrong amount.
I saw them playing with Buck.
There's Ash, Buck, Tachanka, Finka, Lion, and a couple more I can't think of the top of my head. Oh, Smoke. Smoke's another one. But either way, it's 3 people. You can choose whoever you want, but they prefer you to at least have Finka or Lion on your team just because they're made for that game type.
Damn.
So,
okay,
so overall, how do you feel? How do you think the zombie-ish alien attack mode looks?
I think it's pretty fucking amazing, to be honest with you. The way they really put the art into them, they made it look like they really care about this game mode. They didn't just throw it in there and put it out there for us.
If this Siege zombie game mode or DLC that it comes out and is actually fantastic, honestly speaking, I'll get it. I'll buy Siege and I'll play zombies.
But the only problem is it's only a limited time event, so it's not staying. I guess if we overwhelm it with support, they might keep it or build on it. Who knows? Hint, Ubisoft.
Please.
Then change of thought. Fuck that.
I mean,
play with you guys.
It's nice because they have the mode to where you play it, and then they have survival where they fucking keep coming at you like a horde. So they give you at least a little different aspects on that game mode.
Chambea mala.
Okay, well, now going into sports.
Sports.
EA Sports.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Rise Alpha Storm. He's killing it in the combine. I just want to give him all my support. I know he's going to make that E-League Knicks team.
All right, so that's enough of sports.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, well, what do you think about some Black Panther game that's supposed to come out allegedly?
So honestly, I think if they do that, that's gonna be a good move on their part because
It's like a good move.
It's a good move. Nah, because think about it. They had SpiderMan.
Whack.
Why?
Which Spider-Man?
No,
Which
I'm not.
Spider-Man?
New one coming.
Oh no, the new one is nice.
Nah,
But
the
if you
new
think
one-
about it, my bad to cut you up, but if you think about it, every Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, well, besides Batman actually came out better.
Don't talk shit about Batman.
That's what I mean. But if you think about like the Spider-Man game, out of all old Spider-Man game, that shit came out whack, to be honest.
But what I'm trying to say is it would be a good move on their part because look at the only game that they've came out with a long time for a superhero is the Spider-Man game that just now fresh came out. They need something new.
What exactly are we talking about here? I thought it was Black Panther.
No, we are, but we're putting it in the context, or we're putting it up there, you know, with we're putting its anticipation with the stuff that is gonna be put up there with, like the Spider-Mans, like the Batman trilogy, like you know, stuff like that.
Like it should be a good thing for them because I like Black Panther and I'm just thinking that should be like a fresh start on a new superhero.
But my thing is, I hope it goes into the right developer's hands. I pray to God, I hope Rocksteady takes that.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to hear Lazy's words though.
The only thing, the only thing I like if the game actually comes out good, if it was like Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game, or something that has to like.
We haven't played it yet.
No, I know, but if you look at the gameplay, it looks nice. You see what I'm saying? So like, I wanted to be like something like that, then that's fine. Black Panther will become out a good game. So if you think about it, imagine like what was it? This Amazing Spider-Man, the movie, and then it came out with the game or something. The game was actually crap. So imagine with Black Panther if it ends up like looking like the Amazing Spider-Man game.
Nah. The only way that game will be horrible is if they try to reference it to the movie. You know, the video games be terrible, and that's why those last Spider-Man games is terrible. It was trying to stick to the theme of the movie. So, like, if they just, like I said, I want Rocksteady to really, because it seems like they really know what they're doing when it comes to creating a new story arc and something refreshing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my take on it.
Well, overall, so Lazy, you know what? We could all agree. Hopefully, they make a good game, period.
Exactly.
They're in our prayers. So, last topic. Grand Theft Auto.
Boo.
Listen, one of you bastards told me to write this down. So
Alright,
let's
alright. I'm the one that told you to write it down just simply because of the fact that I think it's cool that they're really gonna take a realistic aspect to it and give us a tax refund.
Yeah, but
I thought that was cool.
It is cool, but they cheap with the money. $1.2 million is come on.
You gonna go
I
buy
mean,
yourself
that would be great if that was actually happening, but they're really giving us $250,000, which doesn't scratch the surface on what you really want. Is that like a low end high? That's a low end legendary motorsport car.
Alright,
You can't even afford
Wait,
that
hold
with
on, hold on.
$250,000.
You bought a car and can't afford to fucking fix it up.
But what I want to say is, all of us on 1, 2, 3, the game's trash.
The game is
the
not
only
trash.
one.
Exactly, the game is not trash.
It
Don't
died.
trash. Nah,
it died
it's
so
not.
fast, man.
No,
The only reason
died.
Look,
I mean,
look, look.
okay, I'll put it this way: it got boring, yes, because
if you're
the
playing-
in-game content got dry to me. I didn't really care
What?
to keep doing
Nah.
research,
The reason
doing
why-
the same missions over and over. But it's still a amazing looking game. It plays one of the greatest online playable games. You don't find much problems with it.
The reason why I say I love the game, don't get me wrong, but the reason why I say it's trash is simply because of the fact how they fuck you over with money, man.
No, you're wrong. It's like you gotta think about it as like it's a real life thing. Like you're grinding hard for your money. So
True.
you gotta put a lot of work just to be top boss or something or a high class guy.
Yeah.
And the game, like I said, the game is boring when you're playing by yourself. But you playing with a squad, I'm telling you, you could have so much fun. I know the mission is really boring. It gets so like annoying because you're doing the same crap all over. But you got to think about it. Now you got the new heist that is coming out. You have what else? That new underground den. I don't know. I actually forgot the name of it. Yeah, there you go. The bunker that's coming out. New.
It came out.
Well, yeah, there you go. But I didn't get too much into it because I'm broke. And I need a squad. I need a squad to actually, play with. But, like, it's fun. And especially when you running around shooting people. But with your own squad, shooting other people. Come on.
I do wanna ask this. Do you think, because they said this in the news, and I think they linked it to like GTA and all that, but do you think like these shootings, like the last mass shooting, they said that the dude was playing video games, and I think they mentioned Grand Theft Auto. Do you think would you tie that into these shooters?
Okay, so that's something I want to say. I'm really tired of everybody blaming video games on everything. They blame video games on rape. They blame it on shootings. They blame it on fucking people driving bad. They blame it on people drinking and smoking, like doing drugs. Like, it has nothing to do with it. Just look at our society. That's our problem. Don't blame it on something people love.
Yeah, because the white men... Nah, I'm stop.
All right.
White man approved.
Well, guys, just to wrap it up, before we let the people go, Lazy, what's been your game of the past week? What have you been playing hard?
WW2 to be honest.
World War II?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
What about you, Sour?
You know me, rocking that siege.
Okay. What about you, King?
What have I been playing?
Dave.
I play 2K a little too much, but if I had to step away from that, I'd say Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter.
Did you see the Ryu thing?
No.
Where you can play as Ryu?
You can get his armor. You can get like armor that makes it look exactly like Ryu.
Ryu as a Street
But that-
Fighter?
Ryu is a Street
Ryu as
Fighter.
a Street Fighter.
That's
But I don't
stupid.
I
That's
don't want to
stupid.
play as Ryu
Listen,
getting
that was-
eaten by dinosaurs. Like,
It's
what
just
is
a cool
this?
thing they
That's
added
just
to
like
it.
It's
completely
not
old.
cool. It was cool in Dead Rising. Hey, that was fire when you could do Hadoukens on a bunch of zombies, but I mean, it don't have no.
Wait, you can do that in Dead Rising?
Yeah, Dead Rising. It was the whole DLC, Super Arcade, blah blah blah. It was a long title, and you could play as Ryu.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
Either
guess
way.
that's it. I guess you're with Monster Hunter. Well, is that all you got to say to the people?
Wait, I got one more
Oh.
thing. Don't fuck with my video games.
don't know what that means.
Me either. But I do want to say follow and subscribe us. And in advance, we thank you for all your support. This is KDS Podcast signing out. I'm King. That's Sour. That's Lazy. We got Droopy in the back doing what he do. So please support, follow, subscribe. Love y'all.